update on the police investigation. Detectives have confirmed that they're examining Derek Bird's finances. President Obama has postponed a planned visit to Indonesia and Australia in order to concentrate his attention on the oil leak in the Gulf of Mexico. He's due to make another visit to the affected area. BP has now lowered a cap onto the leaking well and says it's hopeful of being able to contain some of the oil. From Washington, David Willis reports.
President. News headlines now with Eileen Dunn.
Good afternoon. The leader of the Labour Party, Eamon Gilmore, has called for the removal of Fianna Fáil Senator Eire from the Shannon. Mr Gilmore made his comments as Fianna Fáil moved to expel Senator Callally from the parliamentary party while he's being investigated for claiming expenses from his Cork holiday home. He said Mr Callally's
jailed for life for killing his wife and hiding her body in a freezer for 3 years. Naomi Warren's murder came to light when her body was found inside a wheelie bin outside their home in Cobham. Lisa Warner will serve a minimum of 20 years in prison. The Independent Police Complaints Commission, who allowed her stabbed his ex-girlfriend and their young son to death, was arrested twice in the week before their murders. Derbyshire Police Detective Andrew Torres making threats to kill actual staff. Bodies of the dark with a 3-month-old boy who found about Llwyn-Onn on Wednesday. James had also President Obama has postponed a trip to Indonesia and Australia to pay another visit to the site of the massive oil leak in the Gulf of Mexico. The White House has sent £47 million for the clean-up operation. Thomas Bevan, who's a BP shareholder, believes the oil company has enough capital to support.
Whilst the clean-up bill itself is likely to be around...
Psychiatry is continuing its its representative of Agent Tony Cox explains why.
We saw the helmet laws at the end of the wedge. You would be daft not to wear one, but why mix the agent people just for not wearing one? Like I say, it's at the end of the wedge because...
The communication will...
that's needed to instigate disorder.
And an archive of political documents, including the paper the Victorian Prime Minister Palmerston and last has been saved for the nation. Southampton University raised almost £3 million to buy the Broadlands archive.
sorts of businesses the other side of these departments now relaunched themselves in the 80s. It becomes a vector, a film called Colours, and it's a rather wonderful and
if Hopper was the first choice to play the part.
He was the first choice, but then the casting people said no. Then I
it's going to be a real cracking weekend at Burslem, so if you're a resident or if you can pop along, keep listening. I'll tell you a bit more about that between now and 7. And if you've booked some holiday or you were planning to get away and the whole ash cloud thing...
Education Workers Union say 55,000
between a 5 and 7% pay.
Seems nowadays that the way to make it
2.4% pay cut for our...
sad.
Now, it wasn't until she was in her 60s.
It's chocolate sucking ice.